Men and women, boys and girls, welcome back. It's your boy SNEWJ. Now, I've always wondered over here in Millionaires Central, Newport Beach, there's a lot of millionaires walking around, right? I've always wondered, what is a millionaire's morning routine? Do they eat something special? Do they do a little ritual when they wake up? Do they meditate? Masturbate? What do millionaires do in the morning that us normal people don't? We're gonna ask millionaires how much money they make, what they do, how they got there, and what is your morning routine. And also, if there's anybody out there that wants to be mentored by a millionaire, join my community, click the link in the bio, and get mentored by one of my millionaires that I know. Doing, sir? I'm SNEWJ.
SNEWJ Morrow.
Morrow?
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I actually am a developer now.
Okay.
I recently sold my business.
Can you say for how much?
I won't say that, but I'll say it was a lot. It was, I owned a lot of cell phone stores.
8 figures?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like, that's pretty good. Okay, so you own a lot of cell phone stores.
Correct.
Okay, and that's what you sold?
Yeah.
Are you able to say the company name or?
Yeah, I used to own T-Mobile stores.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many?
83.
83? Dang.
Yeah.
How'd you get started in that?
One of my first jobs was selling cell phones back in '99.
Okay.
For Pac Bell, which then became AT&T, which then became Singular.
I remember
AT&T.
Singular, yeah.
And so I ran their whole Hispanic division.
Wow.
And then I was teaching a lot of people how to build a business. And then I realized, like, I'm teaching people, I should be doing this myself.
Right, right.
So I took off and started with one store at T-Mobile.
Okay.
And then just built it little by little to 83 because I knew the business inside out.
Yeah, I'm assuming you made some money and then you were like...
One of the keys to business is understanding the business you're going into. A lot of people say, I'm going to go into this business
without knowing
the ins and outs.
Yeah.
I knew the ins and outs from the bottom to the top.
Right.
I knew where to go. I knew the population. I knew everything.
Right.
And so I knew where to place a store that was going to be successful from day one. That's kind of what I did. First store did 3 times what the expected numbers of sales that were going to be.
Wow.
So just because of that, it just took off and it just kept expanding and growing from there.
Good for you, man. What was your best year?
10 to 20.
Wow. During that time, or even now, what is your morning routine? Like, is there anything special you do that somebody else doesn't? Or like, what is it exactly? You wake up in the morning, what happens?
Yeah, I wake up in the morning. I mean, number one, I pray. I think belief in God is what got us to where we're at.
I agree.
People sometimes don't realize that. But number 2 is I just read right now. I read a lot and I'm trying to understand different businesses. People, you know, like I said, try to get into things without knowing the ins and outs. There's a lot of things that you got to learn and understand before you dive into things. I've learned the hard way too.
Right, absolutely.
I've taken my knocks. But I think going after something you're passionate about and understand, you do really well.
Got you. So now you wake up, you pray, you read. What did you do when you were with all those cell phone stores that you had? What was your morning routine then?
No, I was crazy back then because one of the things people say, how did you manage 83 stores? And I always say 83 was easy.
Yeah.
The first 10 were the hardest because I was trying to do everything. I had limited resources, how much money I could spend every month.
Yeah. So
I'm the HR person, I'm the staffing person, I am the regional manager. I'm doing everything for 10 locations to a point where it's like, I'm overwhelmed.
Right.
Then it becomes, hey, look, we need to add staff. Yes, my profits, because I was taking them home, my profits are gonna decline.
Yeah.
But it's for short term because now I focus on building the business.
Yep.
The staff that I have can support 25 to 50 stores. So my job now is, instead of doing all the heavy work in the day-to-day, was go build, go find more locations, and they can handle it.
Yeah.
And that's where I finally started taking off.
I love that.
So a lot of people are afraid to take that, hire people because I'm going to make less.
Yeah, because they feel like the
little by little. It's a scale business.
It's the quality control that you're afraid of, right?
You're afraid. People are afraid. Well, people are going to steal from me. Yes, they are. But guess what? Put your processes in place so you can catch it. Right? It'll happen. It's part of the business. I tied it in. 3% of my stuff is probably going to disappear. It's part of the business. But as long as I have controls around it and I can manage it, then I don't have to worry about it. There's people that, you know, we bought a guy out of San Diego, had 5 stores, never grew past 5 stores because they thought they had to be in every store, they had to manage it, they had to be a part of it, they never grew.
No, I feel that.
They were afraid of, oh, somebody's going to do this wrong, somebody's going to do that. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
But you got to teach them and develop them and train them on what you want.
Absolutely. No. How you doing, sir? I'm Snooge. What's your name?
Snooge, Robert.
Robert, nice to meet you. What do you do for a living?
Real estate developer.
Real estate developer. How long you been doing that for?
About 30 years.
30 years. Do you like it?
I do.
What was your best year in terms of revenue?
Couldn't even tell you off the top of my head.
Over 7 figures for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, how does one become a real estate developer like yourself, make that type of money? Did you have to get your real estate license? What did you have to do personally?
Just started doing it.
You started doing it?
Sounds stupid. I was in design and construction and then went into development.
After, did you go to college at all? Okay.
Definitely.
So after college, you went to work at a company?
Started the company.
Okay, so you started a company.
Right out of college.
Really? With any money down or?
Pretty much.
Zero, huh?
Yeah.
Zero, wow. What was the company? It was a design?
It was an electrical engineering and lighting design company.
Okay. Okay, and then from there, that's how you you started working in that, building that?
Ended up working on some luxury hotels and then made the jump into development of luxury hotels.
Okay. So now, what would you say your morning routine is? Like when you get up in the morning, what do you do? Do you just go straight to work or do you read a book?
Go to the gym.
Okay, so cup of coffee, go to the gym, no breakfast?
No.
Okay, so go to the gym. After the gym, you just go to work?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. No secret sauce or anything like that? What do you say to the aspiring entrepreneur or person out there that wants to be in your shoes, make the kind of money that you make?
Make sure you know what you're doing.
Yes,
and
very good one.
There's always a little bit of that's vague.
Okay, but it's important.
And you just got to do it. You got to make the jump.
Yeah. So know what you're doing. Make the jump. Anything else? Yeah. Thank you so much for your time, sir. I appreciate it. How you doing, sir? I'm Snooge.
Hi, Mac Mahoney.
What's your name?
Mac Mahoney.
Mac Mahoney. What do you do for a living?
I don't do anything for a living for 30 years.
Okay.
Retired.
What did you do when you weren't retired?
I was in the boat business. I sold power boats, recreational power boats.
Okay.
Before that, I was in the nuclear submarine service for 20 years.
What's the most money you made, the best year you ever had in terms of money?
The boat business could be very lucrative when it was going good. I sold Sea Ray boats. They were mostly tradable boats. And I had 4 boat stores at one time.
So you had 4 boat stores.
Yeah.
So what was your best year?
Oh, probably 10 million.
10 million. During those times, what was your morning routine like? And you woke up, and then what did you do? You brush your teeth, you go straight to work, or what did you do exactly?
I usually go straight to work.
Okay. Did you
have a quick breakfast of some sort, go to work,
Okay.
and often didn't get home till way after dark.
Okay. Nothing special in between, maybe meditation or just straight to work?
I would take boats out in the ocean and demonstrate them to customers a lot.
Okay. So you heard it here first, guys. Wakes up, brushes teeth, has a quick breakfast, goes straight to work. That's it.
Generally, yeah.
Any tips to the aspiring entrepreneur out there that wants to be in your position when they,
Find what's needed and fill it.
Find what's needed and fill it.
Yeah.
Got you. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate your time. We're having a meeting right here, right now. What's your name?
Mike.
Mike, what do you do for a living?
I'm retired.
Retired. What do you do when you weren't retired?
I was a small business owner.
Okay. What kind of business was
I
it?
was in the fast food, quick service industry.
Okay. Are you able to say what kind of fast food?
Oh, I own Subways.
Subways. Oh, we got a Subway owner here. How many Subways did you own?
At one time 4, but I built 7.
What would you say your net worth is now after owning 7 Subways and whatnot?
$4 million.
$4 million? Okay. What was your morning routine? Because this whole video is asking millionaires their morning routine. What was your morning routine back then when you owned those Subways? You got up in the morning, what exactly did you do?
We got up and, ate breakfast, got dressed, and we went to our shops. There's a lot of owners where they never go in the store. The lady we sold it to never goes in there, but we were participating owners, so we actually went there and we're in the stores, for, maybe from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m.
Oh, wow.
So we took the place of at least 2 employees and probably more. So that's the only way you're going to survive. If you try to just let other people run it, then you make much less money and the chance of it not surviving. But once you own, that's why we never own more than 4 at one time, because we spend half a day here, half a day there.
I see.
Whenever you get to 7, 8, or 9, or there's some owners that have 100, you know, district managers, regional managers, you know, it's just too much for me to. I'd rather make, you know, 15% of a smaller amount than, you know, 4% of a much bigger amount, you know.
I see.
So
okay.
it just kind of depends on your outlook on it. But we did well enough to, you know, now we're pretty secure now.
I like that. So there's no special thing that you did in the morning, huh? Just wake up, get dressed, eat breakfast, go to work, straight up.
Right, yeah, no, we didn't have any...
no ritual, no prayer, no...
You know, we just had a regular routine.
What's your best piece of advice to the aspiring entrepreneur right now that wants to be in your position one day?
I would say you need to research the heck out of what you want to get involved with, because there's a lot of people that franchise things that... The thing that I found out the most was the support. Because the advertising support, you know, marketing support, product development to support. Because I mean, I could franchise pencil sales if I wanted to.
Yeah.
You know, but it's just kind of like you need to really research what you want to get involved with. You know, that's what I would say.
Got you. So research, guys. Research hard. Hi, OG, young OG out there, yo OG fam, SNEWJ fam. You know what time it is. It's time for y'all to understand that when it comes to morning routines from these millionaires, okay? Some people pray, some people just get up in the morning and go straight to work. Some people hit the gym. You heard it here first, but what do I do? What does SNEWJ do in the morning? Am I a millionaire? Am I a millionaire? Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm a millionaire, right? Me specifically, in particular, what I do in the morning is I wake up, and shout out to the homie out there, I pray. First, I don't look at my phone, I don't look at anything, I pray, I'm grateful, I'm thankful that I have another day to live, another day for opportunities, another day to help somebody else, be better, experience, love, give, right? I'm appreciative that, hey, I'm alive. I woke up today, that's a dub. Then I check my phone, okay? I don't go on TikTok. I don't do no TikTok, IG, scrolling, I don't do any of that. I need that dopamine, I need that energy. I just check, make sure like I don't have any important messages from my business partners, work, whatnot. So I just check that, make sure everything's in order. Then I go in the bathroom, brush my teeth, wash my face, go in the kitchen, drink a glass of water. I go straight to work. I don't do no special meditation. And I do meditate like throughout the day. Like I don't eat because like I do a lot of intermittent fasting. That's what helps me stay lean. I don't gym because I gym later. My best advice is just do what works for you, but try to get started with work as soon as possible. So that way you have the rest of the day to do whatever you want. That's just how I look at it. That's what's always worked for me. The most important thing is you gotta be grateful and thankful to God that you have another opportunity today to be great. Without that, I don't think I'm here at this point with my successes and whatnot. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like it, subscribe, and let me know what you guys and girls want to see next.
You tell me
W's all day.
you want. You tell me I'm something you need, but baby, you know that I'm bad for you, yeah. Why you gotta be so naive? If I treat you like one I don't want, and you know I'm just so hard to please. I lie to your face to get what I want, babe. Somehow you keep calling to me. Why are you so naive? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why are you so naive? Yeah, yeah. You wrapped around my finger, babe. You drop everything just to come and stay. Impressionable, got a lot of faith. Depending on me, that's a big mistake. That's a big mistake. You treat me so good, so I gotta partake. Take you to dinner, you offer to pay. Never betray your small man, my day.